In honor of African American History Month, welcome to Lessons in African American History. In Lesson 1 we are going to be talking about the landscape of the African continent. Africa is the second largest continent in the world, and it is bordered by the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean to the east, the Atlantic Ocean to the west, and the Mediterranean Sea to the north. The proximity of the Mediterranean Sea and the Indian Ocean to Africa supported the emergence of early societies and fostered early global connections beyond the continent. Africa also contains 5 major rivers, which are the Niger, the Congo, the Zambezi, the Orange, and the Nile. These rivers help to connect the various regions throughout the interior of the continent. The 5 major climate zones of the African continent are the desert zone, which includes the Sahara Desert in the north and the Kalahari Desert in the south. Next, in Central Africa there is the semi-arid region of Sahel and the grasslands of the Savanna. Western Africa consists of rainforest, and finally, the Mediterranean zone occupies northern Africa. The Sahara Desert stretches from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Red Sea in the east, from the Mediterranean Sea in the north, all the way to the Sahel region in the south. It includes the countries of Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Sudan, Western Sahara, and parts of Morocco and Tunisia. It is the world's largest hot desert, covering 3.5 million square miles or 9 million square kilometers. The Sahara Desert accounts for about 10% of the entire African continent. Some of its features include sand dunes, sand seas, rock-strewn plateaus, stony plains, and large oasis depressions. The Sahara is also home to the Sirocco wind, which can be as strong as 62 miles per hour and can produce sandstorms large enough to be visible from space. The Kalahari Desert is located in southern Africa and covers parts of Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa. The Kalahari is much smaller than the Sahara, occupying about 360,000 square miles or 930,000 square kilometers. The Kalahari Desert is a semi-arid sandy savanna, located in a basin-like plain with sand sheets, sand dunes, and sand pans. It is home to the big 5 African animals, which are the elephant, giraffe, lion, leopard, and cheetah. Finally, the name Kalahari comes from a Tswana word which means the great thirst. The Sahel is a semi-arid region in West and North Central Africa. It acts as a transition zone between the Sahara Desert to the north and the humid savannas to the south. It is characterized by low rainfall, hot temperatures, and a predominantly flat topography. The word Sahel translates to shore in Arabic. Unfortunately, this region faces significant challenges including widespread poverty, food insecurity, climate change, and frequent conflicts, making it one of the most vulnerable areas in the world. The savanna consists of grasslands stretching from Ethiopia to the Atlantic Ocean. Population centers emerge here because the fertile land supported the expansion of agriculture and the domestication of animals. People in the savanna cultivated grain crops, and its access to major water routes facilitated the movement of people and goods through trade. The Mediterranean region is comprised of a fertile strip of land along the North African coastline. Its landscape varies from the sandy beaches of the Mediterranean Sea to the rocky cliffs of the Atlas Mountains and served as a vital trading hub which connected Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. The African rainforest is primarily located in the Congo River Basin. It spans across a massive 3.6 million square kilometers and is home to over 400 species of mammals, 1,000 bird species, and 700 species of fish. The rainforest is also home to 4 endangered African great ape species, which are the bonobos, the chimpanzees, and the eastern and western gorillas. The African forest elephant can also be found in the rainforest and is considered critically endangered. Thanks for watching Lesson 1 of African American History. Please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when the next lesson, population growth and ethnic diversity, drops.